Good morning. Happy Saturday. Book review time. All right. I think I said this last night that he's going to be interactive with this one, Jake. So, this is a spoiler alert. So, if you haven't read this book or you're currently reading this book and you don't want to know what happens, stop the video now. Okay. You ready, Jake? All right. So, this is my... This is a reenactment of basically a Cliff Notes version of the synopsis of the book and what happens in the book, okay? Okay. Ready? Okay. I had this all planned in my head last night, so hopefully it comes out. All right. This is why I can't sleep at night, because I think of these things. Bleh, bleh. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. It's not working. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We got the beat. We got the beat. We got the beat. Buggy, 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 buggies. Yay! The end. Okay. All right. So the book we're going to discuss is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. And Jake, what are we giving this? Jake says we're giving this 3 stars. All right. So, this is the tamer of his books I've read so far. I've read Horror Store, and I've read the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. This is the tamest one. I was waiting, but anyway, we'll discuss in a second. So, My Best Friend's Exorcism takes place in the 80s, and basically, Abby and Gretchen are best friends, and it talks about how they met and how they became best friends and what they did with each other and blah, blah, blah. You know, how they became besties. So one night, high on LSD, because they tried LSD for the first time, Gretchen wanted to go skinny dipping. However, there wasn't a lot of water, and she jumped in, she got mud all over, and then she took off into the forest. Abby and the friends couldn't find her all night. And in the morning, they finally found her wandering around naked in the woods, disoriented. And I'm not giving too much away. This is just a basic synopsis. Okay. Things started to change after that with Gretchen. Her hygiene. She starts vomiting weird shit. He did a good reenactment. Sorry about the cursing. And it's not your typical exorcist book because from what she goes from that, now that's typical, you know what I mean, hygiene, smelling like sour milk, throwing up weird things, the demons cutting her, that's normal. What was really interesting was what changed once the demon took over her, like when she finally gave up. And I'm not saying how, I'm not saying what happened. It was just super duper interesting. Okay. And then, of course, at the end, they do an exorcism to try to get the demon out of her. So, that's why I liked it, because it was a different take. You know, you could easily, and I love Grady Hendrix, because he does twists on everything. And, you know, he could easily do the 80s version of The Exorcist. And I get it, but where her head spun around and she's doing a spider crawl walk down the stairs. But totally different. It was great, you know, like I couldn't stop reading this because I'm like, I need to know what happens next. So yeah, that's why I said it's tame. It's not really as graphic as his other two were, like horror graphic wise. There's maybe some 2 or 3 things that I maybe, but not as bad. Nah. And then of course the end was good. I definitely enjoyed the ending. Yeah. So, and I like this because the cover's great. And then the inside, they do it like a yearbook. So they signed all the Gretchen here. And then Look, so your book, and then at the end, more signatures, and also your book. So it was really cool how they incorporated like a yearbook in the beginning and end of the book. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. As a Grady Hendrix fan, I recommend it. So it's called My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. And Jake and I give this 3 stars. And we thank you for your applause on our acting skills. I'm sure you all enjoyed our little show in the morning. So we like to bow to you and thank you. All right. So that's it for me today. More likely I'll be on soon enough with another one. We'll see. But until then, have a great Saturday. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy whatever books you are reading. And Jake, do you want to say bye-bye this time? Okay. Jake's going to go, bye, bye. I'll see you later, alligator. Not after a while, crocodile. Boop, 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 boop. And he does his little goodbye dance to you. See you guys later.